Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today we are going to play some Neon Dynasty Sealed. Now why are we playing Sealed today? Well, we're playing Sealed because there is an arena open this weekend here on Magic Arena. Just play in the client, and it's a limited event. So day 1 is Sealed, and if you do well enough in the first day of the event, you can go to day 2, and day 2 is going to be Draft. So I'm going to put out a video today talking about how I go through a sealed pool, and then I'm going to put out another video about how I would draft this format. So you've got both parts of the event covered by me this week. Sealed is day 1, so Sealed's coming out first. So we're going to hop into a traditional sealed pool. So traditional means best of 3. And I'm going to build a sealed pool and go through a couple games and see what happens. Before I crack the packs, I want to make one statement about sealed versus draft. In general, in sealed formats across most of Magic, sealed decks end up being less synergistic and more focused on your powerful cards and good removal than a draft deck. So some of the heuristics that you might have learned playing this draft format might not apply to sealed. Some of the cards that are really strong to build around might not be playable in Sealed because you don't have enough things to support that. Like Oni Cold Anvil or Generous Visitor, 2 really strong draft build-arounds, if you can get them early on in the draft, might just be unplayable here because you don't have enough to support it. Now maybe this format just has enough incidental ways to support it, and you might just be able to play those cards, but they might not be slam dunks like they would be in draft. So that being said, let's hop into our sealed pool, build a deck, and play a couple matches and see how this goes. So 6 packs, let's open them up. And I think Arena is going to show us all 6 of our rares right now. Okay, so this is a good sign actually. Having all of our rares in the same 2 colors means that we could play all of our rares if we wanted to. Ogre Head Helm is a 2-mana 2/2 equipment creature. Whenever it or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you can sacrifice it. If you do, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. This is a powerful way to refuel later on in the game. And it's a 2-mana 2/2 that's an artifact, so it works with artifact stuff, it works with modified stuff, and having 2 of them definitely pushes me into red a little bit. Invoke Calamity. You get to recast 2 instants or sorceries from your graveyard that have total mana value 6 or less. This is a powerful way to recast removal spells. We'll have to look and see if we have enough to support this. But if we're deep in red, playing all 3 of these cards is definitely a possibility. Surge Hacker Mech is a 4-mana 5/5 artifact vehicle. When it enters the battlefield, it deals twice the number of vehicles you control to a creature or planeswalker. So on its own, this can destroy a 2/2 or an X2. And if you have at least one other vehicle, it can destroy a 4 toughness creature. This is a powerful card, and there's lots of vehicles around, so I'm going to look at playing this. Reality Chip is another powerful card. 2-mana 0/4, you can look at the top card of your library at any time, and as long as it's attached to a creature, you can play things off the top of your deck. It's a really powerful ability. Inventive Iteration. Chapter 1, you bounce a thing. Chapter 2, you pick up an artifact from your graveyard, but if you can't, you draw a card. And then on the backside, it's a 3/3 that says whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value until your next turn. It's a good card too. Let's hop in and see what the rest of our cards look like. If I opened my packs sitting down to build a sealed pool, I would be pretty excited about those rares I just got, and I would definitely want to look to play as many of those rares as I could. But I'm going to go through in color order, and what I'm going to do is pull down cards that I see as I go through my packs that I like and that pull me towards each of the colors. So I'm not just going to be picking out cards that go in white decks, like Eiganjo Exemplar. 2-mana 2/1 with an ability will probably get played in a white deck, but it's not going to pull me towards white. Touch the Spirit Realm pulls me towards white. This is a powerful removal spell. It's flexible. Definitely pulls me towards white. Michiko's Reign of Truth is a really powerful card. Pumps up your creatures based on how many artifacts or enchantments you control, and then turns into a creature with the same ability. This is another removal spell. This can output a lot of damage. And then probably the Sunblade Sentinel, because this can help you splash any other white card, or it's just a 4/4 Vigilance, which is fine also. And then the Imperial Oath. I like Imperial Oath as a finisher in white decks, so I want to make note of it here. Blue looks kind of... there's not so many blue cards. What pulls me to blue? The Reality Chip. This, the Moonsnare Specialist for sure. So the Crab and the Awakened Awareness are not as good in draft. You can find better removal and better things to do. But I think I'm going to put the Crab at least down here. Having a counterspell like this can be pretty good in draft when you just want to make sure your opponents can't resolve their chief thing. In black, we've got Okiba Reckoner Raid. Great in draft, probably still good in sealed. We've got 2 Lethal Exploits. Nice, solid early removal spells. Malicious Malfunction, maybe, maybe not, so I'm going to leave it out. Ooh, and that's it for black. Really, really shallow black. Red. I really want my red to be good. So we've got Voltaic Surge, the 2 Ogre Helms. Nothing else? Jeez Louise. Shallow red pool also. I wanted a Kami's Wrath, but no such luck here. Okay, green. We have Fang of Shinjeki. What does this one do? It puts counters on things. This could be really, really good in draft. Fade into Antiquity is just a straight up good removal spell. Blossom Prancer is a good card. And Greater Tanuki helps me splash. Got a blue-red dual land. And a blue-red dual card. Okay. A couple of these. A Tawashi Guidebot goes in basically any deck. So does the Surge Hacker mech. Okay. So I've got lots of ways to splash. I can kind of splash whatever I want if I identify a powerful enough card to splash for. How many vehicles did I end up with? Did I not get a ton? I guess the Dragonfly suit. Sorry, I'm trying to type one-handed as I do this. The Dragonfly suit, the Mobilizer mech, and that's it. That means that the Surge Hacker mech does get a little bit worse. It's still good. Still can take a 2-power creature off the board, but it's not... Or a 2-toughness creature off the board, but it's not quite as good. I actually like my green top end the best. Web Spinner Cuff is good. This card's good. Yeah, I think green has to be one of my main colors here. And then... maybe I'm just green-white. How many artifacts or enchantments do I have in green-white? A decent amount. So the Michiko's Reign of Truth will actually do something a decent amount of the time. We've got a Season of Renewal. We've got the Commune with Spirits to be able to find good enchantments. Good enchantments include both of the Tales of Master Sashiro, the Sunblade Sentinel, the Touch the Spirit Realm. Yeah. Could green blue work? My blue just sucks. 3 3 Planner Incision and 3 Spell Pierce is not where you want to be. My black is okay. The Dockside Chef is pretty good. It cares about artifacts, though. I don't really have enough artifacts. The Clawing Torment could be good. Same with the Centipede thing. This card's fine. I am almost there on artifact synergies with the 2 Ogre Helm heads, the Heiko Yamazaki. I don't have enough warriors though, right? Warriors and samurai in these colors. No, I don't think so. Okay, so unfortunately the way the way this works is I have to take all the cards out. And then I can build the deck the right way. So taking everything out. And then I'll come back and I'll start with green because I actually think my green is the deepest. The 2 with Commune with Spirits. These cards can find lands or enchantments. I think I'm going to have enough hits that these are just good cards in my deck. Fang is good. This card's good. This Boon of Boseiju is a maybe, so I'm going to leave it out for now. The Coiling Stalkers are fine. The Go Shintai is good. Master's Rebuke is fine. This card's good. This card's good. I'm going to start with this card in the deck. It might not make it, but I'm going to start with it. Web Spinner Cuff I like. So these are all the green cards I like. And with Surge Hacker Mech and the Tawashi Guidebot, this deck's basically done. Just with green. And I think this is like a decently good deck. So now I just need to figure out what color goes best with this. Or can I upgrade any of the cards that I have? I think white is kind of an obvious way to go. Just with this, we have 7 enchantments and 3 artifacts. So the Michiko's Reign of Truth looks pretty good. We get a couple more removal spells if we go this way, and we get another vehicle to go with our Surge Hacker Mech. So I think that's the direction I want to go. So Moth Rider Patrol, pretty good with both of our ninjas here. The Eiganjo Exemplar goes in. I don't think any of these cards go in. The Reign of Truth, the Wanderer's Intervention I'd want. I'd consider the Kitsune. Like I said, the Dragonfly Suit. This card's not that great. Touch the Spirit Realm I like. Sunblade Samurai I like. Imperial Oath and Sunblessed Sentinel I like. And that's 29 cards, so that's too many. I would obviously need to cut some stuff. Where would I start with cuts? The Heir of the Ancient Fang would be my first cut. Don't think that card's very good. The Careful Cultivation I'd think about cutting. I'm not ramping up to too much. And with the Commune with Spirits and the Sunblade Sentinel, I don't know that I'd need to like create a 2/2. I have plenty to do on turn 2 also. So I think I'd cut that. I'm wondering about cutting one of the Tales of Master Sashiro. My top end's pretty okay already. And I don't want to like clog the top end. How many enchantments now? 11. The Skyblessed Samurai is something I'm a little worried about also. With the Season of Renewal, I think it's going to be good. What about the Tanuki? Do I like the Tanuki here? It gets a basic, it like ramps you, and it fixes for you, but I don't need the fixing. Because I'm not splashing anything, I don't think. If I cut the Tanuki, this is 26 cards. I still want at least one cut. Maybe it's just one Commune of Spirits. 15 lands? 15 lands still feels low. So I think I want 16 lands in this build. Maybe it's just like one of the stalkers. These are just okay. And I want to keep my enchantment and artifact count high for everything else. It could be both stalkers, honestly. They're just okay. Get rid of the other stalker and bring back in the other Commune of Spirits or something. No, I think I'm gonna just hang out like this. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna add some lands and see how this goes. I'm not playing any of my rares, but... Or that's, I mean, the Surge Hacker mech. I don't know if the blue is deep enough to support what I want to be doing here. So another option is to play the blue. Basically play blue-white. So add Reality Chip and this card and the Moonsnare Specialist. And take out 3 white cards for that. Put the Tanuki back in. And then that's the deck. Maybe the Mobilizer mech gets in there in that case also. So I'd cut like the Iganjo Exemplar, the Samurai, and what what else do I cut for this? Like the other Coiling Stalker maybe? I'd bring in Reality Chip, Moonsnare Specialist, this card. I don't know if the Specialist is good enough to do that for, though. It's probably not right to do that, but we're playing best of 3 and we can change our deck before, or in between games, in between matches. So we want to remember that we can easily splash if we add the Tanuki back in. So in between games, we might want to make a change. And maybe going blue is an option. So that's something that I want to remember. But for now, I'm going to play with these cards. Like I said, I'm going to add some lands, and then let's get into the first match. All right, we get to go first on our first match here. And yeah, this hand looks really nice. Enchantment creature. And then the Skybless Samurai is going to be pretty cheap in this hand. This might be too much of a reach in this deck. I'm going to try to pay attention to how it feels with only 10 enchantments. I do think that having access to something like it feels right, but, you know, that can let you down a little bit. And I think this is good enough on its own. It's just going to slowly pump up my stuff, and I like that. Oh no! The worst possible... Jeez Louise. This is getting me so good. Yep. How about kill your 1/1, kill your 1/1? Yeah. I have Season of Renewal, so I can pick both of these things back up. Ooh. I want to ninjutsu this, but obviously I can't. So I'll just attack. Maybe I'll just cast this. Like, here's my 2/2 double strike. I've got a removal spell next turn. Let's see what you got. I can make it a 3 huge double strike. Okay. This is definitely searching for a plains, so let's do that. Then I guess we're just passing here. Holding up, channel this. I really don't want to have to channel this, but I will if that's what the board state makes me do. Like if they try to play the black enchantment removal spell on their guy, I can touch the Spirit Realm to blink it so their spell fizzles. And then they get this back as a Saga, which doesn't do anything on my board right now. And that would waste their whole turn. I get to make a pretty good attack. I'd be okay with that. I can also use it to save my guy. If they try to kill the Blade Blizzard Kitsune. Okay. See what they do here. Are they just attacking? Yeah, now do I trade this for this? I don't think so. I think I'll just take 6 here. And then now I'm pretty happy just to Season of Renewal. Pick up this, pick up this, and then play the Death Toucher. Say go. This holds back the Asari Captain. Okay. You can't actually activate its ability. Michiku's Reign of Truth is a scary card, but again, this holds off their 6/5. Yeah, I'll trade. So now I can equip and attack, but that leaves me open to a pretty good attack on the backswing. So I think I'm just going Goshen Tide, Boundless Vigor, and passing. Paying 1, put a counter on it. Make the frog big, sure. Okay, they get their 4/3 back. And they attack. So what's my play here? I can touch the Spirit Realm to get rid of their 5/5. And then I could block this on this. I don't really want to do that though. I think I will kill their 5/5, take 4. That's a nice draw. Put this on this. Say no attacks, say no. I mean, I'm definitely looking like I'm holding something up here, but I think I have to do it this way. So now this holds off everything they can do. I've got the Wanderer's Intervention just in case something goes wrong. Sure, they can start attacking with multiple things. I think I'm going to block this thing because I don't want them to make infinite 3/3s. I'll take 4. Give them +2/+2 and lifelink. I'll go ahead and kill the 3/3. I want to keep my guy alive here. I'm taking lots of damage, but I think this is how I have to play. I can't let my board just die for no reason. Tales of Master Sashiro's a nice pickup here because it's going to let me attack with Blade Blizzard Kitsune, start putting on some pressure, and I get to grow the Goshintai. Does that just kill me? Not quite, but if they have a creature, it does. Okay, good beats. I'm dead to the high-speed Everbike. I guess I'm dead to a creature next turn. This can block the 4/3, and then I'm taking 5 on board right now. This should be really easy. If they have a creature, they play it and kill me. If not, they don't play it, and I don't die. Okay, not dead. I'll take not dead. It's a weird way to do that. So they tapped this for no reason, basically? Oh. What a weird way to do that. I was dead anyways. They just crewed the bike for no reason. Okay. So we basically got by this life of Toshiro Umezawa early on. It just wrecked us pretty good. They were pretty aggressive and had a good deck. What can I do about that? They didn't really have artifacts I wanted to kill. The Voltage Surge could have come in. Actually, that's not even good against them. Don't get got by, the memory of Toshiro Umezawa, maybe? They had a couple spells I didn't expect them to play. Maybe the blue is like what I want to do here. So if I do that, I think I take out this. That. That. And then bring... And the tails? Do I need to take a tails out too? So that's 4 cards. And then bring in like a Spell Pierce, the Reality Chip, this card, and the Greater Tanuki. Where's Tanuki? And then I need to add lands. So I need to trim plains and put in an island. Or do I need 2 islands? Maybe 2 islands? Yeah. Let's see if that does anything. The Spell Pierce seems kind of weird, but they had a lot of non-creature spells between their enchantments and their artifacts. So maybe the Spell Pierce does something? I'm just trying stuff. I'm keeping this hand. No white mana, but I still think I keep. And I cross my fingers that they don't have another Umezawa on 2. Okay. Okay, if I can draw some lands for the next few turns, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, I'm okay with the Reckoner Raid here. There's a Plains. That's good. Do I want to go Michiko's Reign of Truth or the Web Spinner Cuff? Reign of Truth seems pretty good with no... just to push damage here. If they just go creature, pass, and then I find land and I can go this, bounce your creature, hit you for 4 again. Seems like pretty good tempo. Just a random 2/1. I'm still making the play. Like, I don't really care about that 2/1, but now they have less stuff on board, and I think that's important. Next turn I get to draw an extra card with this. This is going to flip over and be a pretty big thing. And if I find a land, I get to go this and hold up this. It's a pretty good draw. This card doesn't do anything, but otherwise it's a pretty good draw. Okay. And nothing. Okay. Found the land. I think I just attack for 1. I'm okay if you want to make this block. And then just land Web Spinner Cuff. Go. Now I've got Michiko going. Looks like our opponent might be a little light on lands this game, which is crimping how they can play and letting us get ahead on tempo. Yeah, they're just doing nothing. So I'm gonna attach this to Michiko. And I'm doing that because I think one of the only things they could have... Oh, they have the hoverback again. Sure. So I was worried about Wanderer's Intervention, which is a card we have. That would be pretty bad if they played that and killed my Michiko. So I was doing things this way to try to play around that. And now I have a 5/8, which seems pretty good. With 2 removal spells as backup and a 3/3 reach. Feeling good about where we're at. Enormous Energy Blade, yep. Combat. Attack. I'm not going to use either of my spells yet. I don't need to. Go. And now there's not a ton they can do. If they try to attack, I get to use my Wanderer's Intervention. If they don't, I get to use this to kill something. Obviously, them having their vehicle is a little annoying, because if I try to kill Portrait, then they can just crew the hover bike in response, so they still have a blocker. So that isn't really an option for me, but just clicking go to attacks is still a pretty good option. I'll play Mothrider Patrol. Just to trigger this so they can't cast 1 mana spells. Cool. No 1 mana spells. Let's go to attacks. Twin shot sniper. Okay. And Wanderer's Intervention? Oh, they did this wrong. If they try to tap anything here... Oh, they can... No, they can't do that. Wonder what they thought they could do there. So yeah, this card's good. I'm wondering, now that that game played out, I'm wondering if I just need to play mostly green, and then blue and white just a little bit, and like not play the Iganjo Exemplar or the Mothrider Patrol, and just play like some more okay blue cards. Because I think the Inventive Iteration and the Reality Chip are good enough that they should be like main colors, main focuses of my deck. So I might be rebuilding my deck after this game. But I'm happy with the green. I'm happy with as much removal and stuff as I have access to. Card that doesn't do anything. And a 5-drop. Got a mulligan hands like this, unfortunately. Is that even true, though? Almost anything's a good draw. I only have a 16-land deck. This card doesn't do anything. It's basically like a mulligan anyways. Okay, I'm going to mulligan. Okay. What am I keeping? I think I have to get rid of Tales of Master Sashiro and the Master's Rebuke. Keep these cards? Weird. I guess I should have kept my first opener. Turn 1 Reckoner Rage, sure. Put this on blue. Really hope this Spell Pierce can hit something. I like need it to hit. I'm not running out Coiling Stalker. I don't think that's a winning play. Okay. Nothing. Can I draw a land? Is this worth Spell Piercing? I guess I have to. Such a weird card to Spell Pierce. It's such a bad card. But I can't not, I don't think. I think I play the 2-1, not the Reality Chip here. so I can try to start attacking. This game has not gone right. But I think I do know how to build my deck, and I think Spell Pierce is maybe more main deckable than I would gave it credit for ever. Oh, you have Kami's Flare, sure. Okay, Web Spinner Cuff first. Okay, a 4/3, yep. This could attack, though. I want to do a lot here. But this trades with Greasefang, so I think this has to be the play. Bamboo Grove Archer is pretty good at just stabilizing things here. If they attack with both, I'll just double block the Road Captain. Otherwise, this trades with Greasefang. I can't play around anything here. I think I'm still pretty far behind. Pretty easy block. I'll trade my 3/3 defender for your 4/3 that actually does things. Sure. Gotta play Reality Chip here. And just keep holding off. Not drawing a land again. This kills things with toughness extra less, right? Yeah. It's pretty good. There's a land, so I could equip this so I can play that land. I actually think I do this. So now I can play the land. I can play Fang. It's kind of funny. This Reality Chip is in another artifact creature. This little spider is the smartest being on the planet right now. Okay, Enormous Energy Blade's fine. It doesn't really do anything right now. I'm not really scared of it. Oh, this is a super easy block. If they attack. What? So if they attack with the Goat Shintai, I'm blocking with Fang. Easy peasy. If they... Oh, equip. Equip so my guy lives. Please equip your Enormous Energy Blade. No. Boo. Okay. I have this thing. This thing's pretty good. It's gonna come down. Bounce something. Probably the frog. Yeah, I think I just do this. Oh, I messed up. I shouldn't have played the planes. I realized my mistake. This is going away. So, there's a chance there was a land under this card the whole time. I should have not played the planes from my hand and instead waited to see if there was a land on top of my deck underneath of this. There was. I got punished. Kinda sucks. That's how it goes sometimes. I'll take 2. Sure. I've just found all my expensive spells here. So I should put this on white, I suppose. White or green. Green's probably fine. I think I play the Blossom Prancer here. I don't want to play the Tawashi Guidebot. Am I gaining 4 life, or am I looking for something? Oh, I missed, so I just get to gain 4? Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that works out fine. I'll take 6. I think I'll block the Goshintai, though. Yeah, that's fine with me. Next turn I can go Guidebot plus Dragonfly Suit. Maybe something cooler, we'll see. That sucks. And they're gonna put the enormous Energy Blade on the frog, sure. I'll start with Commune the Spirits, I think. Michiko's Reign of Truth. 3. Until end of turn. I still think I take it, even though it doesn't do anything right now. This is a 4/4. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Maybe that's not the play. Maybe I just take the Sunblade Sentinel. I don't know. Ooh, Surge Hacker Mech. So maybe this is just a setup turn. So this can just shoot something, or I can wait and double spell next turn. So what if I play the Greater Tanuki here? Say no attacks. That's an 8-mana 8/8. That's not great. So I think I'm just blocking like this, and then the 8/8's gonna kill me. That kind of sucks. What can I do about the 8/8? What can I do about the 8/8? Well, I can't let Greater Tanuki die if I care about the 8/8. What if I do this? Take 6, go to 4. Yeah, this might be fine. Okay, I can pick up Inventive Iteration. And my Death Toucher. Death Touch is good. Or Blossom Prancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, so I can do that. Play the Blossom Prancer. Gain life. Block. Double block. Or it's like Dragonfly Suit plus Surge Hacker Mech, kill the Toad Rider. And then this has to chump. This game is so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 8, or that's 3 to play. So here's... Oh, I could play Guidebot too. Okay, so what if I do this, both, pick up Fang and... Oh, no, sorry. Pick up Blossom Prancer and Fang. Play Fang. Play Towashi Guidebot. Put a counter on this. No attacks. Yeah. This attack is fine. I guess it is technically safer for me to do this and this. Okay. Okay. That kind of sucks, but it's kind of fine, because I still have an 0-4. And then whatever they put the Energy Blade on, I can kill with Surge Hacker Mech. And actually, that's so much better for me than putting it on the Toad Rider this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, never mind. I can't do both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't go Surge Hacker Mech plus Blossom Prancer this turn, but I can go Surge Hacker Mech. Kill this. Play Igonjo Exemplar. Say no attacks. So now I've got good blocks. And I can cycle this for life if I need to. Yep. Blocks. And now Enormous Energy Blade, sure. Yep. Land on top. I think I'm gonna go Dragonfly Suit plus Blossom Prancer here. I could also just go Blossom Prancer and hold up channeling this. I think I want to start with Blossom Prancer, though. I'm not gonna pick that. I'm just gonna decline and gain life. And then do I grab Dragonfly Suit? I think so. And now with the Tales of Master Sashiro on top of my deck, I'm feeling really good about this. This is a card I bottomed, because I mulliganed to 5 this game. Land on green. Okay. Oh, I can still block with my Dragonfly Suit. Even if they activate, the Dragonfly Suit can block. Okay. I think I'm just doing this. Killing the Toad Rider. I'm playing Tales of Master Sashiro. And hitting for 5. Oh. I didn't realize this didn't have Defender. Okay, go. And I think the game's basically done from here. Yeah. Whew. That was a fun game. Cast this. This. Cruise this. These attack. Go. It's funny that this says target creature, not up to 1 target creature, so they have to target something. So they've just been giving my Blossom Prancer +1/+1 or +2/+2 or whatever. Good game. Whoo, that was sweet. So that definitely shows me the power of Reality Chip. Definitely want that in my main deck. Okay, so I'm going to take my own advice here and bring in good cards to my main deck and cut cards that were relying on too much synergy that I think existed, but I don't even know if it was actually there at all or not. So I'm going to take out cards like the Commune with Spirits, the Goshin type Boundless Vigor, and the Skyblessed Samurai to bring in more powerful cards like the Reality Chip, the Inventive Iteration, and a Moonsnare Specialist. Since I'm bringing in the blue cards and going through colors, I want the Greater Tanuki. The Born to Drive goes well with Mobilizer Mech and my other vehicles. And the Coiling Stalker was there as a 2-drop, but I'm bringing in a couple 2-drops anyways, so I think making these changes are going to be pretty good. So I'm going to update the mana base, make it look right, and we're going to go forward with a deck that more resembles the decks we played in games 2 and 3 in that last match, not the main deck we started with. Alright, let's play more Sealed with this green, blue, white build. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, this hand looks fine. It's a little mopey, but I think it's fine. Good 1-drop, good 3-drop, and a good thing to do on 4 if we find blue. There we go, found blue. This isn't the most aggressive start or anything, but I think it's pretty okay. Ooh, I actually like playing Dragonfly Suit now. Yeah, so I'll attack, play the Dragonfly Suit. So now next turn I can play the Cuff and crew the suit. Or I can just play this to bounce something. Okay, Cuff, crew, suit, hit for 4. Okay, so I can play this on blue. Play the Cuff, crew the suit, hit you for 4. Next turn, this can bounce something. Our opponent's done nothing, right? They've just channeled the Tanuki to find a land. Modern Age, sure. Draw, then discard. Okay. And this doesn't do anything. Cool. None of my cards do anything either. Okay. Just hitting for 4 then. These both return creatures to hand. There's nothing to do. I might bounce the Modern Age next turn. It gives them more looks, more loots. Let's see. I will channel this. Make a couple 1/1s. One of the 1/1s is going to drive the suit. I'm just attacking. So they're going to have a 1/3 defender and a 2/3 flyer. And the 2/3 flyer is the one that's annoying. Blocks my dragonfly suit. Now they have their own dragonfly suit, sure. And Greasefang, okay. Now we've got a game. Imperial Oath is pretty good. This can pick up the dragonfly suit. So I'm kind of wondering about doing this. What if I just... No. Okay, here's the play. I'm going to Imperial Oath. Make a bunch of things. I want Reality Chip. I don't need Fang right now. Do I want Plains? Actually, I'll take the Plains first. Yeah. And then one of these guys is going to drive the suit. I'm going to attack for 3 and trade it off. Yep. Oh, this activates at the beginning of combat. It's not an ETB. Yeah, that makes this attack less good. I forgot that Greasefang wasn't ETB. Now we're all just staring at each other. I'll crew my suit. I'll see if they crew now again also. Seems like they're going to. Cool. I'll pay 3. So now if I bounce the suit, attack with everything, they can only block 2 things. So they block the suit and something and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I messed up, but it didn't matter. I should have bounced the Vector Glider, because Vector Glider can't crew the Sentinel. So this blocks this blocks one of these, they take 6, 7. But yeah, our opponent could have crewed the Sentinel with the suit and only taken 5 here. And it still probably would have been right to attack. Okay, so they're a vehicles deck. They've got Greasefang and stuff. Let's see, were there any... Spell Pierce kind of seems okay against them. I saw Sagas and vehicles. I could be convinced to play a Spell Pierce potentially. Lucky Offering? Probably not. I think the only thing would be maybe a Spell Pierce. Would a Spell Pierce be better than a Master's Rebuke? Master's Rebuke can be pretty mopey. Yeah, let's try that. Let's take out the Master's Rebuke, put in a Spell Pierce. I think Spell Pierce could be good. We had a nice aggressive hand that game that then had a bunch of ways to interact. This hand looks similar. I'm going to keep this. Mothrider's Patrol on 1, a couple removal spells, and then Tales of Master Sashiro later on. Can't complain about that. Our opponents are really going for the the vehicles thing, aren't they? I guess Hotshot Mechanic's just a fine card also, but definitely better when you have vehicles. Probably not going to play the Uncharted Haven yet. Now I think I'll just play the Bamboo Grove Archer. And start attacking with my 1/1 here. So the next turn, this could be the Uncharted Haven turn. Weird. It's really aggressive. Using this to kill anything. And they just kill my 3/3. Now I think I'll just resolve the reality chip. I've got a land coming, so I'll be able to play Tales of Master Sashiro on curve. This can be a green land at this point. Okay, they can cast Pilots. This lets them cast Greasefang. Okay. There we go. Blossom Prancer's pretty good. Green. So I think I'm just hanging out this turn. I think I'm just chilling. I could have equipped Reality Chip this turn, but I kind of want to hang out. Okay, there's Modern Age. They looted a land away. Sure. I'm not going to use this to kill their 2-1. Play the Blossom Prancer. Probably just grab the Inventive Iteration here. Yep, they're doing a lot of work to play Greasefang, and I haven't seen them actually do anything with Greasefang yet. There we go. The 7/7 is the combo, I suppose. Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 7. So this Modern Age is going to trigger, which lets them discard the Thundersteel Colossus again. Or I just pass the turn with Mothrider Patrol up, right? This can't kill Greasefang. This can bounce Greasefang. I think I'm just going to pass with my tap ability up. Yep, not surprised to see that get discarded here. They bring it back. They crew it with... They probably should have just crewed it with Vector Glider, right? Doesn't need to be crewed with the pilot. Tap their thing. They're killing my 4/4. Cool. It all worked out. Ooh, Reckoner Bankbuster's good. I feel like I need to fade into Antiquity the Bankbuster. If I do that, I'm not playing anything else. I can't play anything else anyways this turn. This bounces something, but I don't really want to bounce anything right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill that. And yeah, I guess I equipped this here. Would really like to find a land on top of my deck next turn. I'm gonna take 5 here. And this is coming. Sure. They didn't have second green, so they couldn't cast that anyways. I don't want to bounce any of their cards. This sucks. Can I find Spell Pierce? I would take Spell Pierce also. Mobilizer mech. Okay. Now I can have... No, this can't crew this yet. So I think I need to play the Tawashi Guidebot. Oh, that was stupid. I was like, oh, this needs to be able to block the 1/1. No, it needed to go on itself so it can crew the Mobilizer mech. Yeah, we're just dead here. Our cards did not line up right against what they were doing this time. All of our bounce stuff looks really bad against them. Yeah, we're dead. I actually might take the Moon Snare Specialist out. That looked really bad. Spell Pierce #2 might come in, and I might bring the Master's Rebuke back in. I know there are times when this is going to be good. I just don't know if it's now. Yeah, I think I'll take it out. We've got the lethal exploits in black. I don't want to go into black though, right? No. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's kind of a weird hand, but we'll keep it. The Tanuki can go get blue, and I've got removal spells. Hope these spell piercers are good. This 2/2 might just kill me. Get blue. The Season of Renewal can pick up the Tanuki and something else if I get there. It's like this turn I hope to find... Actually, I'm good with whatever. If I find a land, that's good. If I don't find a land, that's fine too. I can fade into Antiquity something. Yeah. Fade into Antiquity, the Dragonfly Suit, hold up Spell Pierce. And I'm getting to the point where I can just go Creature plus Master's Rebuke on the same turn. I really hope these Spell Piercers are good. Okay, that's one. Okay. These 2-power creatures are just going to kill me. Yep. Well, now I can Season of Renewal back the Greater Tanuki. So that's what I'll be doing on this turn. I have lots of pilots. I'm not sure if my Tanuki can handle it. I would have liked to have found a blue land here. No removal spell. Don't kill me. Ah, they have it. Okay, I'm dead now. And they drew the half of their deck that my cards did not line up against. Hold. I mean, Fang can kill one thing and then block one thing, but it's not enough. Yep. That happens sometimes. Alright, we're moving on. We're gonna... Everything's gonna be great this time. Play first. This hand looks fine. It's a little slow, but it's fine. I think our pool is is just fine. So I'll take this hand that has a bunch of removal spells and hope that we can get the job done. Oh, cool. I haven't noticed that it does that. Neat. Come on, opponent. Let's play card games. Oh, it's me. I was looking down at my phone because I assumed the rope was for my opponent. Okay. Whip Spinner Cuff is a nice find. We've got something to do next turn now. Mobilizer Mech, sure. Born to Drive. Now we can crew the Surge Hacker Mech. So I'm not sure what I want to do next turn. It'll largely depend on what their play here is. I'm not in a rush. Yeah, I think I'll just, like, iteration bounce that. Ooh, this can destroy their Mobilizer Mech. Okay. And I'm not attacking. They can just make the same play this turn. I get to draw 2 cards, which means I'll probably find a land. Which means I can have this. Oh, jeez. It's a good card. Wonder why they're doing this. This has reach. Okay. This is a 3/1, right? So this just kills that. I guess I can also Surge Hacker Mech this turn. That might be a better use of my mana. Yeah, it is. So this should go on white, probably. This nugs that. No attacks. So they can like play this crew and then crack the terrarium. Oh no, we're just cracking terrarium now. Sure. Oh, opponent's done. Okay. So my plan here, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hover it. So my plan here is to play this, tap both of these, crew this, use Master's Rebuke to kill the Biting Palm Ninja, hit for 5, and then I have Touch the Spirit Realm and Born to drive up. Then I'll probably do this at end step, and then have Touch the Spirit Realm Bamboo Grove Archer for the next couple turns, and then Mech will just start getting in there. That was my plan, but my opponent conceded, so they obviously thought it was done. Blue-black stuff with Biting Palm Ninja and Blade of the Oni. It's a good card. I wonder if seeing the Blade of the Oni makes this Lucky Offering anything that I want. Iteration looks good here, so does the Moon Snare Specialist. The Season of Renewal's been iffy. I'm going to take out Season and put in the Lucky Offering. Weird oddball cards like this in Sealed sometimes end up just way overperforming if you find the right spot for them. And my opponent played 4 artifacts with CMC 3 or less. So I think having a 1-mana removal spell for a very powerful equipment and whatever else they have is probably pretty good. We'll see if it plays out that way, but I'm happy to give it a shot. Oh, our opponent's just done. Cool. Neat. Alright, getting into our next match in this sealed league on Magic Arena. I actually think this hand is fine. Fang of Shigeki plus Master's Rebuke can kill anything. I can play Uncharted Haven on green. Yeah, I'm a little behind, but if I can ever play channel the Greater Tanuki, I get to find another land and then keep working towards the Blossom Prancer. Cool. So then we get to go Dragonfly Suit next turn. Sure. Yeah, and I'm just going to play the Dragonfly Suit here and just pass the turn. I'd love to find a lane next turn. I don't really want to block. I'll just say no blocks. I feel like just this with Master's Rebuke is going to be better than randomly blocking something. Sure. Yep. Cool. Did find another land, so this turn I definitely just want to channel the Tanuki away. So again, I'm just passing here. This turn, if they attack, I'll probably block something with the Fang. We'll see what they do. I might also suit up the Dragonfly suit to block the 1/1 if they send it in. Yep, go to attacks. Sure. Here, I'll block the Leech Gauntlet. Pretty content with trading this for the powerful equipment. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go get a Plains with the Tanuki. Blossom Prancer. Yeah, I'll grab the reality chip here. And then put this on blue. I'm on the defense for now, but kind of close to being able to go off. I'll do this. Say, oh, they attack with both? Sure, I'll just block the 3/2. Reality chip. Yeah, I think I just do this on the Moth Rider Patrol. It's kind of weird, but it kind of makes sense also. Because I don't want them tapping down my blocker. Okay, Lion Sash is kind of scary. So a lot of permanents for that to eat. Sure, no, I can't block. I'm playing this, counter on that, and attacking for 1. So there's 1, 2, 3 more permanents it can eat. Yeah, this is just gonna destroy me. Imperial Oath is gonna let me jump block for a long time, though. It's a fine top deck, honestly. They can hit me for 7 here, down to 3, then I can make 3 jump blockers, then I can make a 5/5. So, you know, maybe there's something here. Yeah, no blocks. Yep. And yep, puts me to 7, or puts it to a 7 power creature, puts me to 3. And they have that. Actually, that's... Oh, I can't do both. One, two, three, four, 5. So I actually have to use this to kill that and then chump block with my reality chip. That sucks. But that's what I have to do. Sure. That's a 9/9. Super have to jump block. Yep, that happens. I can go ahead and attack for 5. And then I'll just play the Imperial Oath. Make a bunch of samurais. Fade into Antiquity seems great. I don't think I want Web Spinner Cuff or the Plains, though. The Cuff is a tough one. Nah, maybe I do just want the Cuff. Yeah. So then this turn, I'll chump the ace. I'll fade into Antiquity, the Lion Sash, and then hit back for 9. I'm just chumping. Imperial Oath kind of saving us here. So let's see, I'll play the Mobilizer Mech. I'll play the Fade into Antiquity to get rid... My plan was to get rid of the Lion Sash, but what if I kill the Iron Hoof Boar? Kill Boar, attack for 9. On their turn, if they attack, I get to block. No, it's gotta be better to do this. I'm gonna attack with Sashiro's Living Legacy. It's a pretty free attack. And now this is the board, and I have the Web Spinner Cuff on top. Kind of okay with it. Then I'll attach this to one of these guys. I think I'll just send in with 1 for now. Ooh. Bounce the ace. Drew with these 2. Hit for 6. Cool. Okay, they can start digging. And they are. Okay, Hidetsugu. They can exile the top card of their library, and they can play that card this turn. Wait, they weren't dead, were they? Crew this. If they just survive one more turn and activate Hidetsugu, they kill me. Right? When you exile a non-land card this way, Hidetsugu deals damage equal to the exiled card's mana value to any target. It's a pretty good chance they They hit with that. On my turn, I can crew the mech and then move the cuff. I don't think I can push lethal, though. Not on board, at least. Premature concession, I think, for my opponent. Do I want the Lucky Offering? Again, bouncing their stuff seems better than bouncing our last opponent's stuff. I think I'll trim the Season of Renewal for the Lucky Offering again. I'm kind of expecting these games to not play out exactly the way they've been playing out. My mediocre beats have been able to win more games than I expected them to be completely honest. So I was expecting to have to like go through my graveyard a little bit. Sunblade Samurai can get me white mana. If I draw a forest, this hand's insane. If I don't draw a forest, this hand doesn't do a lot. I think I need to mulligan. This one I actually think I keep. I think I just put the Mothrider Patrol back. No. What am I putting back? The Dragonfly suit? Yeah. So I think this hand's fine, because if I find any land over the first 2 turns, I get to find my 3rd land. It's obviously not a land. But I think this is better than going to 5. There we go. I get to find my 3rd land. I think I'm just gonna nuke this now. Okay, do this, go get a plains, play my plains, play this. And then the Tanuki gets to find blue for me. If I find blue next turn, I'll just play Moonsnare Specialist. If I don't find blue next turn, then I'll cycle the Tanuki. Blue. Close. I could just tap their thing. I think I'm just supposed to attack, though. And cycle Tanuki. And once I do, I can bounce their stuff. I can double bounce their stuff. I might as well just pass. I can do this at instant speed. All that life gain is actually working out here too. As I stumble, I'm only taking, 3 damage, essentially, to get some, because I got some free value off of my other spells. Well, that's annoying. I wanted to attack with my Mothrider Patrol, but I don't think that's going to happen. What am I doing here then? I think I'm just playing this. Bouncing their 3/2. And then putting this on green. So now I really want them to attack with both of their flyers. That's really what I want from them. Nice. I get to draw an extra card here. Okay. Attack for 1. Ninjutsu this in. Bounce this again. And then play the web spinner cuff. It's a decent turn. Next turn this flips over and I can play Patrol plus Reality Chip and hold up the Touch the Spirit Realm. Oh, cool. That's actually fine. That means that they can't pump these. Sure. Okay, now I have a 3/3. Play this on blue. Play Patrol. You can't play 1-mana spells. Play Reality Chip. You can't play 2-mana spells. Drawing a removal spell. So now I need to decide, am I just using Touch the Spirit Realm on one of their 1/2s? Am I just chilling? I kind of think I'm just chilling. I like that Touch the Spirit Realm is a removal spell sometimes, and it can like protect your stuff, or it can... this does a lot. This does a lot. So I definitely want to equip the Reality Chip to something next turn. It might be the Mothrider Patrol. It might be the Web Spinner Cuff. I think those are the two options. Because I want to start playing cards off the top of my deck. That's how I can close this game. I hope they tap out for a kill spell here. That would be great. Waste their turn. If they target the Living Breakthrough with it, that's really great too. Because then I can just bring it back with Touch the Spirit Realm. Us having mana and then having the Reality Chip to start churning through our deck is going to be how we pull through this game. So yes, as an additional cast, it deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker and you gain X life. So if I do this on this, it's going to go away. Then it's going to come back as a Saga. And then it's going to bounce something, so I'm going to go ahead and bounce there. If I can bounce one of these. I'm going to draw that. I want to go ahead and equip this. Like I said, I think it goes on the Mothrider Patrol. No, I'm just going to put it on the cuff. I think that's better. Now I can play cards from the top of my deck. I'm just hanging out. I've got Imperial Oath for next turn. I'm getting my 3/3 back next turn. Sure. Yeah, you can declare attackers if you want. Sure, you can get in for 1. No blocks. I'm just playing one of those again. Sure. So I'm not sure if I should use this now or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of just want to use this to get it out of my hand, but that kind of seems like a bad reason to use it also. So I'm just hanging out. I'll get my 3/3. I'll start playing cards off the top of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can't go Guidebot plus Imperial Oath. I think I just want to Imperial Oath this turn. So I can order it like this, so I can cast the Fade into Antiquities to kill the Undercity Scrounger. I don't need to cast this, so I'm not going to cast this. So I want to draw Guidebot, then play the planes off the top of my deck, and then have access to Fade into Antiquity if I want it. Yeah. This is kind of how I expected games to play out. Just like everybody playing a bunch of random stuff. Oh. Sure. I guess I'm doing this to kill one of these. Yeah. And then I'm going to fade the portrait of Michiko. Play Tawashi Guidebot. Put a counter on my Moth Rider Patrol, I think. Yeah, I think everything's basically getting in here. I guess they can double block. Or just single block because they have the treasure. Yeah, that was dumb. I should not have thrown away my Living Breakthrough like that. That was pretty silly. I forgot they had the treasure there. I still got in for a lot of damage though. Maybe it's fine. I'm just chilling because I might want to use this to discard to kill something. This, I can draw a card for just 2 mana because I have an equipped creature and a modified creature, a +1/+1 counter creature. So if I get stuck, I can draw a card to clear the top of my deck. So let's go Mobilizer Mech. Let's go land. Let's draw a card. Ooh, there's Surge Hacker Mech. Cool, let's play Surge Hacker Mech. This is gonna destroy 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Destroy one of these. And then play the Dragonfly suit. And then do I attack? Do I attack for 8? They get to block 1 for free, and they get to pump their thing and trade off for my Moth Rider Patrol? I don't think so. I think I just hang out. Because next turn's going to be good. Sure. That was a good turn. I'd say so. When I see an extra 12 cards, it's a pretty good sign. This card's really good. Yeah. So I had different choices this turn. The Bamboo Grove Archer can crew the Mobilizer Mech all on its own, and then when this gets crewed, it turns on the Surge Hacker Mech. So if I didn't find anything else to do, I could just do that, like play this, crew this, turn that on, and then attack, and tap down something with the Moth Rider Patrol. But it's a pretty good shot I was going to find something to do between the top of my deck and drawing an extra card with the Guide Bot. We were in a really good spot there, just completely outpacing our opponent. So, awesome. Alright, this one is for all the marbles. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we got a good opening hand. We'll keep this. So Patrol on 1, and then Dragonfly Suit on 3, with Born to drive the suit. And a Bamboo Grove Archer for later. Seems fine. Okay. I think I'll actually run out the Grove Archer here. If they want to trade their trainee with my 3/3 defender, it's fine with me. Yeah. I'm into that. They mulligan, so I'm up on cards. So trading my cards for their cards is usually a good thing to do when you're up on cards. Weaver of Harmony is scary. I might kill that with Touch the Spirit Realm next turn. Okay, they're not doing anything crazy with it. Oh. Cool. That was a good draw. Kill that. Get in the boat. Touch the Spirit Realm with Surge Hacker Mech. I can reset the mech. Channel this. These two things can drive this. This one can drive this. Hit your for 8. Go. They don't have anything worth killing, so... Cool. Found a bounce spell. And the game's over. Yay! Our deck was great, and they mulliganed into a 2-lander and didn't find a 3rd land. Sucks. They at least had cards to play the game, though. But it's, you know, a match like that is more often than not going to end the way it just did. Our opponent just didn't get a chance to play, which is too bad for them. Do I want to make any changes? They have a bunch of enchantment creatures, Fang of Shinjeki, or Shijeki, and a Weaver of Harmony. I'm wondering about like putting in the double striker just to be a thing. Maybe again for the season of renewal. If this match ends up being particularly grindy, maybe I'll bring the season back in. But just having like a 2/2 double striker against a bunch of death touchers seems decent. All right, let's get into it. This hand kind of sucks, but I think I keep. Fade into Antiquity makes me a little happier. Got some sort of interaction. 2 pieces of interaction, I guess. It's my turn to play a Fang that doesn't do anything. No, they didn't ninja anything. And they whiffed on lands again. Uh-oh. Now they have a ninja? What ninja do they have? Oh, just a 3/2? Okay. I think I'm just passing. I'm not using either of my good removal spells on that. Can't attack past my Fang. I'm just chilling. Yep. Like, it's more likely that I'll use a removal spell on this thing. But now I have a 1/4 flyer, so, like, I don't even need to do that. Still just chilling. My hand's been slow and not very good, but... block. Cool. Nah. I'm good. Another spell fizzles, so then I get to draw a card. It saves my guy. What does this one do? Deals X to a player or planeswalker. I'll bottom that. Oh, yeah, go to damage, sure. And I'll just play my Imperial Oath this turn. I want that. Don't need that. Do I want Michiko's Reign of Truth here? That doesn't really do anything either, right? Yeah. I've got Fade plus Moonstare Specialist next turn. You have another ninja? Looks like it. Yeah, another Mukotai Ambusher, sure. And then they can replay this. That's actually pretty annoying. Oh, but they're not doing that. Okay. Attack with everything. Yeah, I'll keep Web Spinner Cuff. Picking you up, playing you. What am I bouncing? Do I bounce the Ambusher again? Or the Goshintai? I think it's the Goshintai. And then am I fading this into Antiquity? I don't think so. We're just hanging out. Next turn I can go Puzzle Maker plus Cuff. Yep. Yeah, pay one, deal one to me? Sure. This has first strike, so maybe this is what I have to fade into Antiquity? Yeah, that makes sense. Kill that. Attack. And then just replay the Puzzle Maker. Okay, they found a land. They're up to 5 mana now. Didn't they have green in their deck before? They're just playing a completely different deck this time? Maybe. This is not the kind of card you splash. I know, they killed my 1/4. Just attack with everything here. I was gonna say, really? They're chump blocking? Doesn't seem right. Oh, they are. Weird. Cuff plus suit here. Maybe I should have played the 4/4 earlier. Like, this does a lot of damage, but I've just been double spelling every turn, which has felt pretty good too. Yeah. I'll trade. I wonder if they expected me to block with the cuff there or something. So you could already dead my cuff. I'm not gonna let them take my cuff away that easily. Eight mana. Means I can't reconfigure and play Samurai. Kind of just want to do this to this. Through. And then attack. Land go. Just feel like keeping my foot on the pedal feels good here. So what does this do? When it attacks alone, they can cast an artifact card from their graveyard. So they can recast one of the ambushers if they want. But it's cast, right? So they can't activate the ninjutsu ability because that's just activating an ability that's not cast. Whenever the Unforgiving one attacks, return a creature with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. Cool, so 0. Play Sunblade Samurai. I would normally crew with the creature that's summoning sick, but the Moon Snare Specialist isn't attacking this turn anyways. So I'll do this. Cool, they're at 2. And I have a 3/2 flyer. Okay, I take 1. And block like this. Take 2. You have another ambusher? Yeah, you do. Okay. You go to 5, and then you play a blocker. Yep, and they're dead. I guess they're dead on board, right? Just crew with the 2/2. They take 3, and then they can only block 1 of these. But drawing this just means they're super dead on board. Cool. So that's it. We won the event. What did I learn playing sealed here? I learned that just like in most sealed pools, if you can stretch your mana, you probably should to play your good cards. And so in that first build of my deck, I was not playing Reality Chip. This card's good. You should just be playing this card if you open it. And Inventive Iteration was a lot better than I expected it to be. It just puts you up on tempo and puts you up on cards, which is really valuable. The rest of the blue cards were kind of whatever, but so were the other cards I was playing in their places. So with the 2 Uncharted Havens and the Tanuki, I felt like my mana was pretty decent. And then I played a bunch of removal. Some of the removal was kind of mediocre, like Master's Rebuke, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and Master's Rebuke was fine when I had to play it sometimes. The Fade into Antiquity was almost always good. This Season of Renewal was a little mopey, but I never really needed it, and I think main decking it and swapping it out for more specific pieces of interaction, like the Lucky Offering or Spell Pierce or something like that, made a lot of sense. Yeah. And Surge Hacker Mech was a house every time we cast it. So I was really happy with how this deck played out. I was happy that I identified that I should switch my deck after that first game and play good cards. This deck was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun watching me navigate through the sealed pool and these matches. And good luck in the Arena Open. I hope your sealed pools are great. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, like I said, and I will catch you next time.